Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Hoping this reading finds you well and rested and ready for what 2025 has for you. We are going to, excuse me, goodness gracious. We're going to start with an oracle card. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up the reading based on this oracle card. I'll try a little something different today for you. We are calling Spirit in for this reading. And we are grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my Spirit team. Thank you, guides, angels, universe. Thank you for being here for this reading today. And thank you for the message that you have for the beautiful sign of Aries, our lovely fire signs. Let's see what we got. You have ask for your needs to be met. All right, Aries. It's a good suggestion. I know it's not easy because you're a go person, you know. You're the go sign. You guys are fire, you know. You're the strength and fire and movement and passion sign. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to ask for help. God and the angels, the deities, the goddesses, spirit, source, whoever it is you pray to, the universe, they can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with goodness gracious, with clearly asking other people to assist you. Sorry, the letters are really small and my eyes are not the best. So basically, this card is saying you need to ask for help. You need to step up. There's an area in your life that you need assistance from the universe with. And it's time to ask, not tell or state or demand. Right now, you need to ask. You need to close your eyes and sit by yourself and say, listen, again, God, goddesses, deities, whoever it is you pray to, the universe, spirit, source, your team, whoever it is you pray to, whoever it is you know has your back, you need to sit in meditation and state very clearly your needs. Because they're just waiting for you. Whoever it is you pray to, whoever it is you believe in with all of your heart, Aries, they are waiting for you to ask for help, for you to clearly state what it is you need and how they can help you. Because they are always working for your highest good, Aries, right? I mean, you already know this. This is not news at all. You know that the universe is constantly working to give you what you want. Which is why our thoughts hold so much power, which is why we need to always be positive, even when things are tough. Find the bless in the mess. I know it sounds corny, but the universe is always working to give you what it is you want. Yes, it's always going to ask you what you need and that kind of thing, you know, but this is your life. You're the one that's orchestrating what's happening. You're the one that decides what goes into your life, your day to day, your year to year, your month to month. All of it. You decide. The universe will 100% step in when you need stepping in, but this is your life. They want to give you what you want. If you want to think, okay, you know what, I got this all by myself and I'm just going to move at a glacial speed and move just very, very small steps, that's fine. Of course you can do that. You're moving forward, you're taking steps, you're taking action because that's who you are. You're a passionate person. Good for you, Aries. However, if you're struggling, as this card suggests, it's time to put the pride aside and say, listen, this will move a lot faster if I have help. Universe, I need A, B, C in order to complete this task, complete this journey, complete this level, and get to the next. Can you please help me? This is how you can help me. Could you please find a way to help me? I'm going to pull from the cosmic energy pile here. Let's see what you could use a little bit more of. Prosperity. Well, yeah, couldn't we all? So maybe that's what you're struggling with. Maybe you're struggling to really come into that abundance that is yours. That is yours, that you deserve. We all deserve that, and there's plenty of it. It's a huge ass world. There's plenty of it. There's plenty of abundance for everybody. Prosperity. Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. That's another thing. The hard work part, you got it. No problem. That's not hard for you. It's not a difficult thing for you to do. You're a hard worker. And you live passionately. And that is something to be commended, because not everybody does. Not everybody's able to just work, and still want to get up and do that every single day. The missing piece might be the love for life. I'm not saying you don't love your life, but if it's all work and no play, and that's going to take away. You're going to only focus on the fact that you're working. And then so the universe is going to give you more work, because that's what your focus is. I'm not saying don't focus on it. It just can't be the main thing. You have to balance. You have to, find the temperance. Find the balance between the work and the passion for life itself. Not just for the work, because you can love what you do. That's what they say, right? If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Awesome. Say you have an ice cream truck. For some reason I'm hearing the chimes in my head, so we'll go with that. It's winter here where I live, and it's 28 degrees, so there's no ice cream man here, but we're going to use it as an example anyways. Say you own an ice cream truck, right? You love it. You love the looks on people's faces when they get that creamsicle or that rocket pop or whatever the new freaking thing is. I'm old, so I wouldn't know what the new ice creams are. But anyways, if you love doing that, you love your job. And that's amazing. However, that's still your job. It's not your life. Yes, it pays you so that way you can pay for your life. It gives you satisfaction that you're helping people when they're hot. Like that's what you're making kids happy. That's all awesome. However, it's not everything. You have to learn to love the life you're living now. Jeez Louise, say that 10 times fast. I couldn't say it once. Love the life you're living now. It's very important it's like the Nine of Pentacles. So that's the attitude of gratitude. That is that earth, that is the earth energy. That is Virgo. That is earth energy, the gratitude. They're looking around and going, wow, I may not have everything I want, but I have everything I need. And look what I've been able to accomplish. Look what Spirit and the universe, the team, God, Goddess, deities, look what we've been able to co-create together. That's amazing. So good for you, Aries. You have to really dig in your heels. Find the ground. Really find the ground. Stay still just for a minute. Pause. 4 swords. Pause. Be grateful for all the things that you've been able to accomplish. For everything 2024 taught you, brought you, willed to you. Be grateful for every bit of that. Not just the tough lessons, but the good things that you were able to bring into the world, into your world, and to help other people with. That is not to be discounted. It's very important to hold on to those things, because if we forget the things that we've created, we forget that it's us that created it. We forget that, and by us, I mean us and the universe. We forget we're co-creating. Things aren't just happening to us. They're happening for us. Because we're putting in the work and the universe is delivering what we're asking. So the co-creation, the things that you guys have been able to create together, those are the things that are going to help you love your life. Because you're looking and go, oh, look at all the stuff I've created. You're also able to see what's missing and how to get to that next level and fill in the blanks. And that's what you need to ask the universe for. Be very clear. Spirit, thank you for these messages for Aries. What do we have for energy check-in? We're looking at the recent past, current energy, and future energy if we stay on this path? Thank you. Well, Knight of Pentacles. Like we said earlier, that was one of the first things we said. Slow moving progress. It's progress though. Usually when this pops up, if I'm not asking, if this is not related to a specific, I like doing it this way because this is almost like a personal reading, because we have a subject. We have something to focus in on. And it may not resonate for everybody, and I totally understand that, Aries. If this is not for you, it's not for you. I totally get that. Leave this message for somebody else. Check out your rising signs or your moon signs or your Venus placements. Go there, and maybe you'll find something there if it's not. And if this is you, this is your message. And your message, as we said earlier, the baby steps, that's what this is. It's progress, but it's baby steps. It's slow moving progress forward, slow moving. And it seems as though that wasn't good enough for you. And not in a, oh, that's not good enough for Aries kind of way. No. It's not about that. It's about, you know, you can make this move faster. So that way you can move on to the next thing, you know, the final level. Good enough for you is good enough for me, it's good enough. Sorry. Songs were in my head. So as soon as I heard good enough, I knew I had to do Goonies. All right. So we're checking in current energy for our lovely Aries friends. And if this is resonating with you, then strength. Wow. Okay, so we did say all of this, didn't we? What's next? Isn't the Nine of Pentacles? The Strength card. It's all right, fine, it's Leo, but it's fire. It's fire energy, and you are fire, right? It takes a great strength to be still. We said this a little while ago about being still, checking all your progress, seeing where the deficiencies are, and being very clear, strong and clear about what you need from the universe to complete this next level, to move this from Knight of Pentacles to the Chariot, to move this forward. Eight of Wands sort of situation. We know that gratitude is part of it. Nine of Pentacles, fine. We know that that's part of it, but also the other part of it is asking for help. Strength, it takes strength to ask for help. I wonder if it says that in here. I'm just curious. I don't see it, but we do know this. It said a lot. You know, your whole life, I'm sure you've heard this. It takes great strength to ask for help and acknowledge that you can't do this by yourself and blah, 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 blah. Aries, don't get offended, please, because I'm not saying you can't do it by yourself. Obviously, you can do it by yourself. You're making progress. It's just not as fast as you want it. So you want it to move faster? It's time to sit still and ask for help. And if we do that, where are we headed? Whoa. Spirit, I love you. I mean, the bottom of the deck, we got Magician. We got, I mean, I'm not going to do anything with these, but really, wow. Shit. Okay. Just, I have to acknowledge this. I mean, we have the Fool, which is the leap of faith. We have Judgment, which is where you're supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be. And the High Priestess is the clarity. These are all majors that flopped out. But the Chariot is exactly what we're talking about. The Magician's on the bottom of the deck. And that's where we're going. Come on. You can't make this shit up. Nine of Pentacles, like I said. You know. Justice. I just want to... Eight of Pentacles. These are important cards that you're seeing, Aries. Do not be offended because you are the Magician. Don't get mad. Please. Don't let that fire turn... Please don't let that fire turn my words... Like, don't focus on what I'm saying is a negative thing, because this is not negative. You see how positive this is. You are making progress. You are the fucking Magician. You are strong enough to sit still and ask for help. That shit is hard. Which is why it's the focus of this reading. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. That's hilarious, because here we have, it takes great strength to be still. What's coming between these two things? What is the peace between sitting still now and moving soon? The peace is asking for help. Because you are the magician. You have everything you need. Everything is at your fingertips. The magician has all four of the things, right? It has the pentacles, it has the cups, it has the swords, and it has the wands. And you are the wand, you are the fire, you are the passion. So stopping to reflect, like hermit style, about what the next step is so important. Oh, I don't think I knocked. So important, Aries. Please take the time. And it looks as though that's what you're doing now. Is your current energy is you're sitting in your quiet strength. That should be the title for this one, huh? Sitting in your quiet strength. I love that. But soon, it's going to be time. I don't do upside down, so hopefully that's not upside down. But soon, Spirit is going to be bringing things in real fast. That's what the Chariot, it goes from the fucking Knight of Pentacles to the Chariot. We said this before, right? We said this is the slow moving energy. We want this to go to the Chariot or the Eight of Wands. The only way that's going to happen is you asking for help from the universe. Sit still, meditate, talk to them. They're talking to you. They're sending you synchronicities. I know they are. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, for our lovely Aries peeps? Spirit. Okay. Judgment. We saw that earlier. The Judgment is saying you are where you're supposed to be. There's no other place you should be. This is where you're supposed to be. Where you are right now, sitting in quiet strength. Can we please clarify the strength, even though we already know? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I saw a flipper. Where are we going? What we got? Page of Swords. Now, the pages in tarot are supposed to be the, what's the word they always use? I hate it. Immature. Hate it. I hate that. It's because I like to look at it as rose-colored glasses, as fresh, unspoiled, not jaded. That's another way to look at the immaturity. It's the innocence. It's the full spirit. It's knowing that you know how to communicate, and you know, and you have the clarity, but it's not jaded. It's not tainted with, oh, well, this has hurt me before, or, you know, Spirit didn't answer when I said it, when I asked for help last time. None of that shit's weighing it down. You're strong enough to know that these ideas, the idea to ask for help, is in you. This is just bringing it out. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Can we clarify the Chariot, please? Thank you, Spirit. We really appreciate this message. You know, it's not easy to hear. Okay, got a couple there. Starting with Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from that shitty attitude of, oh, I got this. I don't need any help. That's done. That's how we move this in faster. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is being celebrated. Look at, she is walking through town with that wand in her hand, and people are like, oh yeah, she did that thing. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And I feel like in this case, it's not so much a wound as it is, you're tired. You're tired of doing this all by yourself. And then the next thing after the Nine of Wands would be the Ten of Wands, right? Putting down that heavy burden. You're done doing that. You're done but this is, you're almost there. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. That is standing your ground. That is not backing down. Standing your ground, not backing down from what you know is true. Because you got here all by yourself. Well, you got here before you asked for help. Let's put it that way. But maybe not all by yourself, but before you legitimately asked for help, you got all the way to the damn, okay, go for it. That's it. Oh, enchanted. I don't know where that's gonna go though, but okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm gonna pull one from the Spirit Oracle. That'll be the last thing we look at. We'll take a little as a last message from Spirit. And before I get to your story, Aries, do a little bit of shop talk. And this is where I ask for your like and subscription. Oop, that's a lot, isn't it? Oh, one did flip. Love that. Yeah, your like or your subscribe. I'm really interested in building a channel with you and building a community where we can be honest and say what needs to be said without, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to be able to say these things to you and say, listen, I want to build a community where we can all talk like this to each other. You know, you can tell me when my head's up my ass. Well, maybe don't use those words, but if I'm completely off about this and this is completely not your story, that's fine. Feel free to leave me a comment and say, you know, this wasn't one for me, but thanks for putting it out there. I don't know. I'm trying to build this channel with you guys, and I really, this is it. This is the message. And it's story time, my loves. 2020. This is 2024. For all intents and purposes, this is 2024. You were able to get pretty damn far, right? You were building your legacy. You're building what you want to leave behind. You have been working on this project all year, and you're making progress, but it's slow. That's fine. They always say that. You know, oh, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe it's not a race. So, you know, you don't want to win life. You just want to be able to get what you need, what you want, and your goals accomplished. Working towards that has been very fulfilling. I feel like you had a good year last year, Aries, honestly. I mean, up and down, fine. But it didn't stop you from working on your project. Slow moving progress, but progress. You knew you were where you're supposed to be. You just knew that you needed a little bit something extra. So at that point, you realize, you're thinking on it, right? You realize maybe, just maybe, I will open my heart. I will open my heart to ask for help. I will put my pride aside. I will sit still. I won't back down because I know I'm the magician. And this prosperity that's out there is for me. That 100% moves it from slow moving to fast moving. Spirit is saying, go for it. Go for it, Aries. Spirit is saying that is part of the law of attraction. This is what you already know. You know that if you walk away from that shitty thought process of, I can do it all by myself, then you'll be celebrated for your wise decision to ask for help and co-create, moving this so much faster that you are no longer a wounded warrior, just a warrior. That is how the laws of attraction work, isn't it? That is how the law of attraction works. You put it out and it comes back. You send out, I need help, the universe sends you help. Final message for Aries. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Of course it is, Aries. Like we said, attitude of gratitude. It's very important here. Sit still, be grateful, ask the universe for what is missing, for help, filling in the blanks, and they will absolutely give it to you because the prosperity is yours. Don't forget to love your life, my friends. Take care, Aries.